Welcome everybody to Cult of Collectors. I am Bewitched Movie Boy, and always with me is Jody from Steel Rays and 4Ks.
Hello, hello.
And Lauren will be with us anytime now. She's running a little bit late. We thought we'd go ahead and get started so everybody didn't have to wait around for so long.
Yeah,
So
tonight's going to be a
we
fun night.
thought while we're sorry, Jody.
No, you're good. You're good. Tonight's going to be a fun night. I think we're each going to kind of, we labeled it a top five, but really, it's just kind of like our five Halloween type of movies that we suggest that our audience take a view at this time of year. We're each going to go through five. We'll go just around 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But while we're waiting on Lauren, I know I got a few things I picked up this week. John, you said you got a few things. You can go ahead and start if you like.
Probably I did get something else that I've got to go grab, but this is something I've only seen one movie in this set, but this is his name is it's Shinya Tsukamoto, and
Oh yeah. Oh, I think I have
and
that.
and this is he did this movie in particular, which is incredible. It's Tetsuya the Iron Man.
Oh, okay.
It's a
Okay.
really good kind of, I call it like a body horror movie
Right.
where he basically just at the beginning of the movie he's like inserting metal into his body, but something happens and it starts infesting his body, so he ends up just covered with metal. It's just really kind of disgusting and like this horror, body horror, but it was kind of a famous Japanese horror movie. It's really good. But this whole set includes Tetsuya 2. Well, this this has Tetsuya 1 and 2 on it. This is Tokyo Fist. Oh, hey, maybe get that a little bit better there. This is called The Snake of June, and I have not seen these latter movies. This is the first time I have seen this set because I originally watched this movie on Shutter, and I realized I didn't have a physical copy of it a couple days ago, so I found this set and picked it up and look
Yeah, it's
forward
a
to
cool set.
checking out his
I'm
other movies.
pretty sure I got that because I was on a big Arrow kick. I kind of still am, but there was a time there if anything they released, especially in a box like that, I was grabbing it.
Yeah, yeah, that's a nice set.
Well, you showed off your pickup from Arrow. I also got a new pickup from Arrow. If there's one thing I definitely never hesitate on when it comes to Arrow, is their steel books. And they just dropped. I'm going to try to open it up before time but this week we just got, they haven't done a steelbook in a while, but they did one for Trick or Treat. Turned out really cool. I'm a big fan of matte finish steelbooks. A little bit of gloss on the pumpkins there.
There you go.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I have all the Arrow steelbooks that they've released over the years. They do a really great job. But this comes with a cool little booklet, an awesome poster of the original theatrical poster. But yeah, I was excited to get this one. I was excited to see them do a steelbook. Like I said, it's been a while since they've done a steelbook. I think the last one was a Western, maybe. I could be wrong. But they've got a good number of steelbooks out there. It took me a while to hunt them down. So now when they release new ones, I was like, well, I got to get that or else I'm going to be short. So that was my one Arrow pickup for the week.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Look good.
It
I
turned out
picked
good.
up. Is that all you wanted to show at the moment, or you want me to go
Oh,
on?
we can go back and forth till Lauren shows up. I'm cool.
Yeah, we might have to end up showing her some of the stuff too.
I know. I got one I wanted to show off that we discussed last week, but I'm going to hold off until she's here.
Yeah. Now this one I picked up. I talked about it last week, but I got it a couple days after the show. So this is the last drive-in double feature that came out. This is the
Oh
Joe
yeah,
Bob Briggs.
yeah, we saw that on the upcomings one show. Heck yeah.
Yeah. I just picked it up because I think I was telling you guys last week, stuff like these are the things that'll go out of print for it's some oddball stuff. I could be wrong. They might end up making a whole series of these but yeah, this has Mayhem and s something flesh. Suitable flesh. I'm pretty sure I know I watched Mayhem on here but I don't know if I watched Suitable Flesh. I can't remember. But I picked it up anyways, even though I'd seen it. It was just a cool thing that they released, and they may have released more of them that I'm not familiar with. So that's a it was just kind of a interesting pickup. I like that show. I try to watch it when I think about it. I need to been watching. I haven't watched it this year yet. They'll probably have some kind of Halloween thing, most
I'm
definitely.
sure. I'm sure.
Yeah.
I know I've seen the show before, but I've never like hunkered down and watched a bunch of them at one time.
Yeah.
One other thing that I got the new 4K steelbook for Edward Scissorhands.
Nice.
I was excited that they did something new with this. I love that she's in it. That she's in like there's little details in each of his claws. There's the house, and on the
Nice.
back is just her, and there's him in the glass. They did a really cool job on this one, and they didn't get stingy on the inside. I don't know if Lauren was here, she'd be like, let me know what's on the inside. They did a really good image on the inside. But yeah,
That's
I was
good. Yeah. I like that
I
window scene.
I know I hesitated because I think I've got several editions of Edward Scissorhands, but seeing that they did something new, quote unquote, with this, I was excited to pick that up. And I'm hearing a lot of people's got theirs and they were damaged or they've been pushed to a later date. So I was lucky on that for that to show up on time.
Well, just about everything I ordered at least that came out this week has been pushed back. But I had
That's
that
crazy.
Shin Godzilla and stuff. Some of that stuff was late orders, so I can understand it a little bit. But at
I
least
got
I'm getting it, I think Friday, I believe.
I got mine, but I'm not going to show it off because I want you to get yours. So it's it's in
Oh,
my
you
stack
could
of shit I got. But I was like, nope, I'm gonna let John show that one off because I know he was excited to get
you
that
can
one.
show it off if you want to. I don't care. It's nothing it's nothing special.
Oh,
I
come on,
mean,
you were excited
I
for that.
well, yeah, I am excited, but I don't care if it gets shown off tonight. I'd like to just see it myself because it's not a big deal. I'll talk about it next week.
Well, I can.
I made a statement a long time ago that I thought Shin Godzilla is better than Godzilla -1. I've a little been
Yeah.
partial because the guy that directed Shin Godzilla is the same guy that did Evangelion, Neon Genesis Evangelion, the anime I always talk about. But
Oh,
I think there's elements that might be better, but I think the story in Godzilla -1's probably better. It's a better story. It's not so much really necessarily a Godzilla story. It's almost like they inserted Godzilla into almost like a uh, semi romance story, I guess. I don't know. It is a drama, but it's really good, you know. But yeah, but Shin Godzilla is almost like this Japanese what's the word I had for it? It's I'll
there you go.
expand it up. Oh, I wasn't even on the screen when I've been talking, Jody. I'm sorry.
No, you're
I
fine.
wasn't paying attention.
I
I
went ahead and
didn't.
busted it out for it.
Yeah,
I did not know it was going to be a wraparound image, and it turned out
yeah,
really really good.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's really cool.
you'll be excited to get it. 3 discs, Blu-ray,
Nice,
4K, and then a whole disc of bonus stuff.
nice. But Shin Godzilla is almost like a government procedural movie. It's a lot of it's like them like coming up for the way to defeat Godzilla, but it's all like in office. So it's like this weird procedural. But if you see Evangelion, you kind of would understand. And
Yeah,
there's like things in the Evangelion, like especially sounds, like the sound of the siren going off. That same sirens in Evangelion. When I heard that, I was like, is that the same? That's what at first I didn't even know it was done by the same director, but I heard that siren. It's very distinct for that show and I was like so I looked it up and sure enough. But he's done another he did one called Shin, Kamen Rider, which Kamen Rider is like another one of these it's kinda like a Ultraman type show
yeah.
where it's like a guy that fights like a lot of times they fight kaiju and stuff. I can't remember in Kamen Rider. I've not watched a lot of that show, but he did a movie for that called Shin Kamen Rider, I believe. Yeah, Korean.
That sounds cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen the movie because I haven't been able to buy it, and I think it just came out recently. So in Japan, so it'll might be some time before we get a physical release here. Uh, Something else I picked up. This was kind of a late pickup. It didn't come out. I don't know when this came out, but I picked up this on 4K. It's, the Battle Beyond the Stars 4K,
Oh, nice.
and looks pretty cool. Been a long time since I've seen it. It's kind of a somewhat of a Star Wars ripoff. I guess it is
Right?
a Star Wars ripoff. But all the reviews for it have said it's a really well done for what it was. It's a Roger Corman produced it, but I don't know if I can't remember if it's Roger Corman or, but um, who did the Terminator? Why am I forgetting his name for?
Oh, James Cameron?
James
No.
Cameron, yeah,
Yeah.
but he worked for Roger Corman. He worked for their studios, and he developed a lot of. I don't know if it's Roger Corman or who. I think it's Roger Corman. I can't remember, but he would basically develop a lot of like special effects stuff. Things he would become known for, but not so much the invention of things. But he's actually evidently he's a pretty talented engineer too. I don't know if he went to school for it. I never have looked that up, but he did one movie. It looks really good before doing. It's kind of an alien ripoff movie sort of, and it looked really good for the time, and being a very low budget movie, he was like this special effects coordinator or something for it, but you can see why his movies they came out hitting hard in the early '80s because he had a lot of low budget experience of doing special effects, so it's pretty credible.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
I also got continuing the new Scream Factory trend. They're putting out new Halloween steelbooks. They've only done 1, 2, and 3 so far, but the third one finally dropped, and they're cool. I think I've shown off 1 and 2 on here before, but they're cool because they're like full like
Nice. Nice.
wraparound images. But yeah, they've done. This is the third one they've done. I really, really hope we get all of them, but I'm not
Nice.
100% sure because I know when they were releasing the 4Ks in slipcover form, they had to package what was it? 6, 7, and 8. I think they had to put like in a box their own box set because of rights issues for
Yeah.
some reason. Um, so we'll see. This theme they first dropped them, I was like, I don't know if I like this or not. I like the idea of it. The only criticism I have about all three of them is that they put the spine in there. I was like,
Yeah.
I kind of wish the image was on the spine too. It's cool though. Like you get a little bitty skeleton on the spine, and the same way
Nice.
with part 1 and part 2, you get a little bit of Myers mask on there. So I
Nice.
mean, they made it cool when it's on the shelf, but like this right here just would have been super cool if it was the whole damn thing. But
That's really cool.
I love it's like the TV, so you're getting like the image on an old TV framed out here.
Nice.
It's a cool idea.
I like
Like I
that.
said, yeah, I hope we get all of them like this. It would be really cool if they were able to pull that off because it'd be a cool little set to have. I know a lot of people criticize Scream about how many times they've released Halloween, but I'm like, hey, if you're doing it right, keep going. So
Yeah.
I'll be all right with it. Everybody's like, is something new on the disc? And I was like, I don't think so. I think it's the same disc. So, but hey, I mean, it took them. I think that's one of the hardest things that and Friday the 13th was probably like the biggest uh film catalogs that they got a hold of to be able to release stuff. So I'm like, hey, give me all of
Yeah.
it that you can before somebody says, never mind, give us the rights back, or they take away the right for them to distribute. So I'm cool with it. Keep it coming.
Well, that's all I had picked up this week. That's all the new stuff that I had had. I can't remember what else. I pre-ordered the Shin Godzilla. There's something. Oh, the new Toxic Avenger. I've got that coming. I think I
Actually,
ordered the steelbook of that.
well, I want to show you something. I'm opening it right now. I was not prepared for this.
Nice,
The steelbook comes in its own slipcover. I didn't know that was
nice,
going to happen. And it's got like, I mean, it's like a textured slipcover too. Like it looks
nice,
good, but I was not expecting. I got it in the box and I was like, ah, crap, they sent me the wrong one. But no, it's the steelbook.
nice.
So
Oh yeah,
there's a,
I remember. I didn't know it
yeah,
had that over.
they only
But
advertised the still image. They didn't show. They
uh,
didn't say anything about it coming with a slip. So I was pretty excited for
uh,
that.
where I got
Ju-
mine late, it'll probably just be the steelbook
I don't
more
know.
than likely.
I don't know. I would love to know like how many people actually ordered this. You just get bad guy images on the inside. But I mean, I didn't hear any because was it last weekend that it actually came out? Or is it this is I think it was last weekend it came out. But I
I think
haven't
it's
heard
this week. It was
is it
this
is it
week.
this weekend?
I'm pretty. Oh, what the movie or
Yeah, because I know like it was in theaters really, really close to just now being dropped on physical.
oh
Like so I think it
oh
might have
that I don't know. That I don't know.
2 weeks ago, maybe. It was really quickly because I knew
Oh,
they had a very limited window
that's
as
pretty
a
crazy.
theater run. But I never saw any like numbers of like how many people went.
Oh, I do have one more thing to show since you brought up that steelbook
Yeah,
with the slip cover.
yeah.
I'm sure you got this, but I forgot about buying this. It was on my shelf in the other room, but I picked up that Galaxy Quest steelbook
Oh yeah, yeah.
that has the slip cover on it.
Oh yeah.
It's the exact same image. There's nothing special about it, but yeah.
Nah, but it's cool just to have that protection.
Yeah. Yeah, it just has that on the inside.
Yeah.
It was the 4K though. I forgot about buying it, completely forgot about buying it. But that was it. I found that when I was looking through some stuff to put up for the horror movies later. I found that and pretty cool.
It's fun to just find surprises like that.
Yeah, well, I'm sure you do it too. You go back through stuff and you're like, I forgot I bought this,
Oh yeah, all the
whether
time.
you whether you've watched it or not.
As long as I'm not finding it as I'm also holding it in my hand. I'm like, wait, I already had this. Why did I buy it twice?
Yeah, yeah,
I got tired of that a long time ago. I got
yeah.
haven't opened these yet, but I've got there is I guess officially now 4 steelbooks for the latest Superman movie. So we had the one in the US that came with that was like the Fortress of Solitude and it came with that slip cover. And we had 2 in Germany and then there was recently one announced in France. Here's one of the 2 from Germany. A little different than what we got.
I
Cool
like
little image.
I like that. It kind of washed out.
Yep. A little up and away.
Yeah.
And then we got just some the discs don't have any artwork on them. They're just colored, but you got an action shot on the inside. So that's pretty cool.
And
But
anybody that's joining us right now, we'll be getting to our top 5 lists
wow.
and
Whoops.
um here in just a minute. We're waiting for our other
Lauren should be here any second.
It
What just
should
happened
be
to my
here soon.
light? And I also got the other Superman steelbook. This one actually surprised me. I was not expecting this to be embossed. Let me get this awful German J card off of it. It's so they use these little bitty stickers. But I was not expecting this. This one is more impressive than I thought, but he and the door is actually embossed a little bit in the steelbook.
That's pretty cool.
My ring
I
light
like it.
just died for some reason, so I can't get it. And a cool little shot on the back. So yeah, so this is 3 out of same exact interior picture. So yeah, I've got another one that's supposed to come from Italy I think soon. So there's going to be that's four so 4 different covers we got for the movies, which I thought was pretty cool.
That was pretty cool.
I like that one.
I like that has the embossing, but I think I like the coloring on that first one,
yeah, it's a
washed
pretty.
out.
It's very, very interesting how it's just kind of like just washed out and brushed. But yeah, I wasn't expecting the embossing on this one. I was like, oh shit, that's pretty cool. Especially him. He's just like a little bitty guy. He's all embossed out.
Yeah.
Lauren should be popping in here any second. She just messaged saying she was logging on. So we'll keep an eye out for her. And then we'll get this Halloween theme started. I didn't think I was going to have time to show off most of this. And here we go. It took us 25 minutes. We knocked it out.
Nice.
I got to figure out why my.
Well, if Lauren wants to show, if she has some new stuff, we can let her show a few things off, unless she wants to get into the horror stuff. So.
Oh, I'm sure she wants to get right into the horror. Which is fine by me. I'm ready. I got a funny stack for tonight. It's hope my light will stay on. If it goes dark again, we all know what happened. Yeah, I told her, I was like, I don't foresee any of us pulling the same movie, considering my stack. But I've just got like one extra just in case. Oh, I guess we should have mentioned. Some people might have noticed that Mike was on the poster. Our bad, he couldn't make it. But so it will just be the trio again as soon as Lauren hops on here. She should be here in a second, and we'll start our top 5. I mean, it's top 5. It's 5 picks from each of us for movies that we suggest that are great. They're great watches for this time of year, this season. We'll do them in a 5 countdown order, but I'm not really putting them in like this is my number 5, this is my number 1 sort of deal. It's not like favorites. It's just kind of like 5, but we'll each have our own 5, and we'll just go back and forth and talk a little bit about the movie. Anyone in the chat wants to chime in as we go, we'll hit you up too. Or if as we go, if you want to mention some of your favorites, maybe we'll see it and it might make one of our lists right now. Or we might go, shit, I should have grabbed that one. Damn. So.
Yeah, and a night like this, I'm glad I have. Well, Jody knows a lot about horror too, but I'm glad to have somebody like Lauren, who's kind of it's more of her niche.
Oh yeah,
I like a
I'm
little bit of
excited.
everything, but the bottom of my list of favorites are probably horror. Not for that I dislike them. It's just it's my least favorite.
Yeah.
Even though I like sci-fi a lot, and they share a close bond to each other. It's kind of weird, and monster movies, so it's kind of strange. I just don't like necessarily demonic horror all the time. It's
I get
fine
that
sometimes, but I just don't like it all the time. And I'm not religious, and but it's just, I just don't care for it all the time. Sometimes it's fine, but like trying to think of something recent or probably like The Exorcist, something like that's interesting, things like that. Because those are real things that supposedly happen. I hear real stories about supposed exorcisms all the time, so it's pretty interesting. But yeah, but yeah, we'll be getting going here in a minute as soon as Lauren gets in with her horror and everything. Unless she wants to show some of her upcoming things, so it'd be cool. I did forget to get the what is I was just thinking about it. Think I have a couple more horror movies I have over here on 4K that I've meant to get, but it's what's it? The sound of the silent. What is it called? The silent. Well, I'm being stupid right now. I'm bad with names, everybody, but you know how I am. Well, I'll figure it out here in a minute, but we'll get going here in a minute. I'll read. Once you guys get going, I'll jump over there and grab it. Run everybody off before we get started. Forgetting stuff.
Hang on,
See here.
she's having problems with the link. Let me try to email it to
Uh,
her again.
that yeah. Oh, did she? Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, there she is.
Oh, is she on?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Ta-da!
I am so
Well,
terrible. I am so sorry.
I was expecting you to arrive dressed up. I'll be honest with you, I'm a little disappointed. I thought maybe the lateness was a costume that you were working on, or
Well, I've got a Halloween shirt on.
it's fine though. It's
No.
fine. It's whatever. Oh, there you go. There you go.
Counts, doesn't it?
yeah.
No, it's fine.
Fine.
You running late. Actually, I was able to go through almost all of my stack of stuff I picked up this week. So sorry you missed it, but we were able to get it out of the way. And so we've got the rest of the show to do these 5 picks from each of us.
Cool. Sounds good. Yeah, I've got my stack right here. So
Got your stack, and I've kind of prefaced it to the to people watching it. You know, we labeled this top 5, but I mean, for me at least, I didn't like try to like make it put in an actual like number 5 to number 1 order. These are just 5 films that I like. You need to watch these at this time of year. And we'll just do them. We'll go around and kind of do everybody's 5, and then do each, and everybody will talk about those and do 4, 3, 2, 1, just like that.
yeah.
But
I think that it's important to talk about. It's not just like, you know, the classics that you think when you think of Halloween, but then like it's fun to talk about like, oh, like movies that like you consider like to be like gotta watch it every Halloween spooky season kind of thing. So
yep, definitely.
Oh, A Quiet Place. I'm sorry. That's what I was thinking about.
Yeah. Sorry, John was trying to figure out the movie before you came on. He was like, I can't remember the name. But,
I had a
we got to figure it out now.
Yeah. I mean, that's probably, well, I don't know if it's necessarily on a top 5 list, but it's definitely a really good movie. The first one, especially.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we can get this party rolling. You were late, so we're gonna make you go first.
I'm so sorry. Well, I'll try to start with a banger. Trick or treat.
Hang on, you missed it. I'm gonna show you something.
Oh no.
No, it's cool. No, it's cool. John showed off his arrow pickup, and I showed off my arrow pickup. It came.
Here you are.
It's
trying
okay.
to steal my money again.
I know. I'm just telling you, there's better ways to do it. But go ahead. This movie's fun, so go ahead.
No, it's such a good anthology kind of movie, right? Like I just think that it's very interesting, and that you guys, we might be talking about Christmas horror down the road. Like Krampus is the same director, that kind of thing. So it's just like I love the vibe. I love the way that the story is told, and some are really weird, I'll admit.
Yeah.
But I really enjoyed. I always enjoy it, and I just think that Sam, the main character or like antagonist or whatever you want to call him, like I think that he is really fun. Like I think I've shown you guys that I have a toy version of him off to the side over here.
Nice.
But yeah, so yeah, I really love this. This is a every single year have to watch kind of thing.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I remember first time I saw that movie. It was wild.
Yeah.
I had absolutely no idea what I was in for, and then I watched it. I was like, "What the bloody hell am I?"
I know, right?
Oh my gosh,
That's crazy. I was expecting more from that little universe. I want more. I don't know what they need to do it, but I definitely want some more of that.
Yeah, I mean, of all the things that have like sequels and remakes and all that kind of stuff, like that would be a really great, like kind of like let's do another segment of that. That would be really cool.
Well, the first one I grabbed just because my stack is just funny to me, just so everybody knows as we go. These are just hilarious. This is one of the very few DVDs in my collection. And it's actually a combo pack because as a kid, I didn't know this was 2 different movies. I thought this was one movie and it was traumatizing and it was stuck in my brain. And then however many years, was it a year or two now, when Disney discontinued their whole Disney movie club, I got on there and discovered, holy shit, I can get a physical copy of this and not just watch it on Amazon. And so I had to get it, and it is, I don't know if anybody's seen this before, it's Mr. Boogedy and Bride of Boogedy. Has anybody seen these movies?
No,
I
I have not.
I have not, and I also
Oh my God.
I watch Disney all the time. I can't believe that
I don't know if this is on Disney Plus, but it was on Amazon Prime, where you could watch both of them for free. So if it's still on either one, I highly recommend. These are ridiculous. Again, as a kid, didn't know this was two different movies. Thought this was just one long movie in my memory bank. I don't know what happened. But yeah, it's about an old pilgrim fella, and he haunts a town as Mr. Boogedy. I like it when he takes over bodies. That's fun to watch. When the dad gets possessed by Mr. Boogedy, and then of course Mr. Boogedy has to have a wife, so he goes after her as the bride of Boogedy. And it's just fun to say. I love saying the word boogedy. So, but I highly suggest this is
that sounds fun.
yeah. It's just it's a TV PG stupid. This was funny to me when I was a kid, and it's not scary at all. It might be scary to a kid. I don't know. But it's just funny, and I love funny horror. But boogedy, for God's sakes.
That's a great pick. I have a VHS, which is in the other room, but one of my favorite Disney, OG kind of movies is My Mom's Dating a Vampire.
Oh yeah.
I love that one. I rewatched it, and I was just like, this was scarier than I remember. It's nostalgia, but I was also like, this is a movie that we watch for nostalgia aspects. It's but it was so fun to revisit it. But yeah, I love Disney original movies like that.
Oh yeah. Back in the day, especially, because they were wild back in the day.
Right? They just went, or like what was it called? Don't Look Under the Bed, like the Boogie Man. Oh, that one scared the crap out of me when I was little.
We have a question. You want to hit the question before your turn, John, or you want to go first?
Yeah, I was just trying. It doesn't matter. You can hit the question if you want to.
What's your favorite making?
I was just trying to make sense.
Lately?
I was trying to say, it says looks terrific from Stacy. I don't know who that applies to. Does anybody know a Stacy? I mean, I know one, but I guarantee it's not the person I know, because it's my cousin. My cousin Stacy, so she's definitely not on here.
What's her favorite making of special feature lately?
But the pitch. Excuse me, I kind of went off the rails there a little bit. So, what's your favorite making of special feature lately? Which movie are you talking about?
Just in general. In general, I have a feeling it's going to be this one. I didn't get to show this during the pickups. I was going to, but we discussed this movie, I think the last show, and we highly suggested that Lauren go watch this movie. And I got the big fat edition, which comes with quite a few special features. And I'm looking very much forward to watching everything I need to watch about Freaked. This is the new awesome release from Umbrella for this film. It was, I think it was on Blu-ray before. This is a chunky box. Look at all this. You get the movie, you get the fork, you get the movie, you get a hardback book, a softback book, a sticker sheet, a little advertisement, and for the first time that I've experienced from Umbrella, don't know if this is the first time of them doing it, their poster that they included is on canvas. What? I've never seen them do a canvas poster before.
I've never even heard of that movie too. So
you have got to watch this. It is so wild. and they went all out. They got the director Alex Winters to do a bunch of features. I mean, the featurettes on these. Where's the little card at? I mean, this whole yellow section right here is nothing but talking about all the special features and the featurettes. So I'm excited for this. And actually, I believe on here there's a gentleman that's really big on he's really popular on Instagram and TikTok. He was actually asked to do a little featurette for this. I'm trying to find his name on here, but I can't find it. And it's Jake, but I forget his handling, his Instagram handle. I thought they said it on here. But anyway, he actually did a little featurette on here too, which I thought was pretty cool. It's one of his favorite movies, and they reached out to him while they were creating this box set. And he did a little interview, sit down, talk about. There it is, Jake Boston. There he is. So yeah, that's cool too. Just to know that one of us is on here representing. I've had the fortune of being on a couple of things like that, and it's really, really cool to be asked to do that. So, I know this is one of his favorite movies, so it's going to be cool to see his little thing too. But yeah, I have fun. I have fun with making ofs. I have lots of fun with blooper reels. I love when we get bloopers on movies. But yes, talking about special features, I'm excited to get to that one for sure.
Yeah, I love bloopers. Yeah.
The first one I'm going to show is, I think this was actually a Shudder movie originally. I thought it was incredible. It's called Tigers Are Not Afraid.
Oh yeah,
it's kind of fantasy horror, realism. It's about a young it takes place in Mexico City. It's about this young girl who she basically, her mom's went missing. She comes home after school and her mom's missing, assumed dead. So she basically starts having these kind of haunting visions, and she's basically a kid who when her mom was alive, she had a place to live, but then she becomes like so many kids apparently there. Becomes a street kid. And so she has to survive on the street, but she starts having these dark visions of, I can't remember, but it's a very fantastical movie, and it's a very realistic movie, but she's kind of helps protect the other kids, but she has these horrifying like visions and things like that of the future. I think it's really good. In fact, when I was looking at earlier, I looked up I Google searched, and I think it's no, it's Rotten Tomatoes, which I don't know how reliable that is, but in their top 200, it's number 16.
Oh wow!
But that's Rotten Tomatoes ranking. So, but I would agree, it's a very good movie, though. I would highly recommend it if you haven't seen it.
I know I own it, but I have not watched it.
I haven't even heard of it. So definitely.
Yeah, I mean, it's a Shudder movie, so you have Shudder, don't you? You can go watch it. You know.
You know she's got Shudder. She's got the premium package.
Shudder.
What you got next in your stack, Lauren?
So again, we're doing like not necessarily like classic Halloween movies, but movies that we watch every Halloween season, right? Coraline.
Oh, nice. That movie's terrifying.
Yeah. Have you guys read the book?
No. Is it better?
That's your guys' homework. You gotta.
Don't make me read.
Is it a novel, or is it
It's a very small book. It's very short, and it's got illustrations. Like, it's good. It scared the crap out of me. So obviously I read it before seeing this movie. I was so freaking excited that this was being made, and then it was so tame compared to the book. It needed to be scarier like it was, but it was like the thing where it's like everyone is like, I'm in high school, right? So like that age, everyone else is asleep in the house and I'm staying up reading, and like something scary happens in the book, and I'm just like, I'm like white knuckling it. I'm just like, something's gonna get me. Oh, but I'll never forget that. It's so it is proper scary, and then like the movie is really good too. But I really wanted it to get to that level, and they lowered it just a little bit to the point where I'm like,
Now it's kid friendly. Boo.
But no, the book is really good, and again, it's very small, so it's a nice quick read, but it'll get you. So I think that it's worth 24 hours of your time at the very least. And like I know like work, children, all that kinds of stuff, but
If it's little, I guess maybe, but I don't know. That movie messed me up. So
but see, this is the analyzing horror coming out. Where I'm like,
yeah.
if the movie messed you up, you gotta read the book because that is so much creepier.
Maybe I find like an audio version and somebody like does voices. And I'll just close my eyes, sit in the dark, and listen to it.
I know, but there's illustrations too. Like that's
Oh, is it okay?
what it was for me, where it's like I'm like turning the page and then I see an illustration. I'm like, ugh! I'm like, it's like 2 a.m. and I'm like, Jesus. Oh, but it's really good, and I really wished, and I thought that the movie did such a great job. I think the book is a lot scarier, and it does a better job with what like the story provides, but it is very good. And I actually, when I was like what, like 12, I think I wrote a letter or I emailed Tim Burton to
Oh
come,
wow,
and I was like, Sir Tim Burton,
Sir Tim Burton.
this story is perfect for you. Could you please make this into a movie?
Oh, so it was all you. Okay.
I mean, it's not Tim, but he produced it. So, and I know I got the steelbook. So, anyway, Lauren's
Very nice.
over.
Very nice. Very nice. My next one, I hope you've probably never heard of it, and that's fine, but you need to. But I hope John at least appreciates it. It's a good ghost movie. It's a comedy. It's classic, just 80s people on cocaine made up this story, and we got it made. Love those movies so much.
Mhm.
But you've got Steve Guttenberg, Peter O'Toole, and Daryl Hammond, and we're talking about High Spirits. Now, this movie, High Spirits, is hilarious. It's basically Peter O'Toole. I think he inherits a castle, or he either way, it's just a regular hotel castle. Nobody comes to it, so he decides, I'm going to hire all my people, and we're going to pretend like this castle's haunted. And so a big group of U.S. people come to experience this haunted castle, and they do an awful job. But little does he know, the castle is actually haunted. So that part is just funny. You also get Liam Neeson in here. He's one of the ghosts in his early acting careers. But
That's hilarious.
it's great. It's weird. I love weird movies, and it being about ghosts, it just screams Halloween to me. I had this steelbook made because they're never going to make a steelbook for this movie. There's a little Daryl and Steve right there, and I found it good. It was hard to find images from this movie that would work on a steelbook.
Oh, I didn't know you could make steelbooks made.
Oh yeah, this guy is no longer doing it, but I recently found a new guy, and love him. So, but yeah, it's a fun movie. If you've never seen High Spirits, I highly recommend. I don't know if it's streaming anywhere, but go buy it. It needs to be in your collection.
That's awesome. Yeah, I've heard of it. I haven't seen it yet, though. But yeah.
Oh, you need to. If you want a good laugh, it's just silly.
Definitely. Great steelbook snag as well.
Yeah.
Is it my turn?
It's your turn. What you got?
Well, I had to break back out something I showed during our show news stuff I picked up. Like I didn't have
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't
Show
have
that
this
thing off. It was
before.
cool.
Yeah. Well, this is the whole box set. This is I always have to look at his name 'cause I can't remember. It's Shinya Tsukamoto. He's a Japanese horror, obviously horror movie, but he, in particular, the first movie he did was called Tetsuo the Iron Man. Like I said, it was kind of I'll look it up and see exactly what it's considered. It's like techno body horror, but he basically at the like I was telling Jody at the beginning of the movie, he like starts inserting. He like cuts his leg open, inserts like a piece of rebar in his leg, and I think it's kind of like the movie Waking Life. Like he gets killed at the beginning, and it's like the whole movie takes place in this dream, like while he's dying, kind of space. I don't know if you've ever seen Waking Life, the Richard Linklater movie, but the movie like but basically he does this, and then it shows him unwrapping it after he's done it, and it's got maggots all over it where he's done it. So it shows him running down. It shows him walking down the street and then he crosses the street and obviously gets hit by a car, and that's where this kind of insane stuff starts happening where he's but basically he starts metal starts attaching to his body in different places, like it's growing on his face, and he keeps trying to rip it off, and it grows back, and yeah, it's a really but eventually just it completely consumes him, his whole body. I don't want to mention, but like his apparatus down here turns into like this drill.
Yeah.
Like yeah, and it's just a crazy horror. Yeah.
We need a watch
Body
along
horror.
with Lauren watching this movie, and we
Yeah.
just watch her watch it.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Seems
that
like a good
part
time.
of it's not really that well. Yeah, I guess it kind of is because
That sounds like Titanic.
he kills a woman with it.
Oh, whoops!
With a
She
what?
was
With
The drill. With a drill. Sounds like with a drill.
yeah.
That's a lot. That's some.
that
Somebody
story.
That's some seven shit right there.
It's a wing drill, Jody.
Oh,
a
wow.
wing drill. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's after
All right.
Coraline. Like I feel
Yeah.
like
It's
so
Sorry, we took a dark turn there, guys. That's okay. It's horror. That's what we're here for.
that's exactly it.
That's
But
it.
no, I was thrown through a loop. I was not prepared.
It's
Sounds
exciting.
interesting. I'll watch.
I love it.
well, you need
She'll watch it.
Yeah. I mean, that stuff's not like real. You don't see it happen. It's not porn. It's just it's kind of like the scene in Rolling Thunder where he gets his hand shoved down into a garbage disposal. You don't actually see it, but you hear it.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The sound itself is
Yeah. Those are sometimes better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. It leaves it to the imagination.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But like I was saying, I believe the movie's taking place in. I actually don't know the actual term of between an event and death. There's probably an actual term for it where you instead of seeing the light, supposedly you're like in this kind of what's the word for it? A purgatory state almost.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what the movie. If you should check out Waking Life, it was Richard Linklater. He did like Dazed and Confused and those movies.
Yeah.
And he made a movie in the late 90s, or maybe it's late 90s, early 2000s, where they shot it digitally on this like basically handheld cameras, but then they went back and they basically digitally painted over it, so it looks like it's animated, but it was actually filmed, and they literally colored over the animation. It's how they did Scanner Darkly as well. He also did Scanner Darkly later on.
Oh, Scanner Darkly was weird. Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, it's done in the same style as Scanner Darkly.
Mm.
But it basically, at the beginning of the movie, the main character gets hit by a car, and then the story kind of starts, and you kind of figure out that he's in this dream-like state because people are talking to him and say they say, well, this is something I always think about, and I never really think about when I'm dreaming. but they said, well, people can control their dreams. Like try to think about turning on and off a light switch. How you don't do that stuff in your dreams necessarily, but it's just weird little things like that while they're going through. It's real philosophical, so then you kind of figure out that he was killed in this, but it's like this kind of this infinite amount of time between being hit by the car and actually dying, but it's so kind of crazy.
Mhm.
So I feel
like it.
that's how Tetsuya is. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna get a watch along with Lauren on that one. That's gonna be a good one.
Oh man, yeah, I'll just be like, what? Oh man, that would be fun.
For sure. What do you got next, Lauren?
So my next is it's a 2019 movie that I feel like is rather underrated. Haunt.
I don't think I've seen that.
You haven't seen it? Okay.
Mm-mm.
So there's the back part, so you can kind of see what's going on. So the premise is that you're following your final girl, and she is with a group of friends, and they're all like, oh, let's go do like a haunted house, like, and let's do like the most obscure one out in the middle of nowhere, because that's the most logical reason to do something on Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
So they pick the scariest and illogical choice, but and so she's like, I don't know about this, guys. They're like, don't be such a ninny, blah blah blah, and then they start like, I would really like you guys to watch this too, by the way. So I'm not gonna spoil too much, but I will say that like the haunted house, the haunt is not what you expect it to be, and it's not as regulated as you would expect it to be. And there are what do they call them, like tricks or whatever, where it's like, oh, you got to crawl through this or you got to do this, and like things actually start poking you, or like one friend kind of got and something happens to them and stuff like that. So it's very good, but we got a really good final girl in this movie too. And again, that's why I love to talk about that movie, because like not enough people talk about it. So, but it's very good. I highly recommend it.
I remember the name, but I don't think I've seen it, so I definitely need to check that one out.
Yeah, it's very good. And again, I feel like it's highly underrated. So whenever I get an opportunity, I definitely want to talk about it. And it's also hard though, because like I don't want to spoil,
Yeah.
So it's like you got to see this, but also I can't really tell you that much. So just go watch it. But it's very good. 2019. So yeah, definitely got to see it.
Oh, I was gonna say I really enjoyed this, Lauren.
Oh, I love
it was good.
Eyes.
It was really good.
I love Starry Eyes. Yeah.
I'm not trying to jump your place.
No.
But no, Jody, there. I'm not trying to jump your place.
No, you're good.
While I was thinking about it, I mean, it's a good movie. We'll talk about it here in a little bit, but it's a fun movie.
Yeah, again, not trying to jump you, Jody, but I love Starry Eyes, actually. Like, that's another one that I feel like is rather underrated. And it's a very slow, like, building of tension. And then the body horror, and that one scene, if you have watched the movie, you know what I'm talking about. Like, that is absolutely wild. So it's very well done.
Yeah.
Very nice. Y'all want to see another stupid movie? Let's look at another stupid movie.
Go for it.
Here we go. I'm a big fan of this man. So much so, his top 4 movies that he made, I had custom steelbooks made for him. What am I talking about? I'm talking about Ernest Scared Stupid.
Oh my God.
Everyone loves Ernest, and I love this movie because it's so dumb. And again, had to have this made because you can't get this to save your life, let alone ever get a steelbook for it. And fun fact, the trolls were also made from the same people and stuff as Killer Clowns from Outer Space. So that's exciting. It's like having a little, yeah, I know, right? Got a fun
Me.
troll
That
versus
is
Ernest
so
right there.
cool.
Yeah. This is
I
a
love
fun
that
one.
silly movie.
This was a fun one to create, and I love this movie so much. This is the same guy that did the last one, and toward the end of him doing it, he would include these little like steel posters, and this is like printed on a piece of steel. So,
Ooh.
and he would just throw these
One
in for free, and I was like, "Word."
one of these days, I'm gonna make it over to the Lexington Cemetery and film his
Yeah,
grave
I would
in
like to
Barney.
too. I would like to
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
I've seen a few of them. It's not that far from me and from you, but uh,
Yeah.
yeah, Ernest Scared Stupid. I'm a big fan of Ernest. At least the first. Like, I'm a big fan of Camp, Jail, Stupid, and Christmas. Those are my 4 big
Mhm.
Ernest movies. Everything past that, I mean, it's whatever. They were kind of like made for TV, so it's whatever.
Right.
But those 4, I got
No.
steelbooks made for them because they make me smile. But yeah, Ernest Scared Stupid is just a great Halloween movie. It's fun for everybody, and
That's
it's gross. It's hilarious. God, I need
Yeah.
to watch this movie this year. I haven't watched it this year yet. I need to get all the kids and just sit them down and say, "Buckle up, here we go."
Yeah, exactly. I love how you said it's gross and hilarious, and I feel like only cool kids can understand how
Oh yeah, for
those
sure,
two go together.
for sure, for sure. 100% agree with that.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
All right. The next one up here, and I like the modern day and the original versions of these. I just busted out the whole set. I'm glad I went looking for something else, and then I found this, but it's The Fly.
Oh yeah, that's a good
Oh,
one.
ooh, is that still
That's a great collection too. No, it's a
No,
whole box set.
it's
It's from
The Fly.
Shh.
It's The Fly 1, 2, Curse of the Fly, Return of the Fly, and I think it has the original Fly, and yeah, it has the original
Mhm.
the original. Crap.
Ooh, oh, okay, cool. Awesome.
And the Jeff Goldblum Fly
Yeah.
from the 80s. That's the kind of classic
Mm-hmm.
VHS artwork that there, or at least the poster artwork. Yeah. But yeah, that's one of my.
Well, that's
That's
do you watch all of those every like spooky season, or was that just like one of your
not every year. No, not every year,
Mhm.
but it's just they're just one of my favorites.
Oh,
Some
absolutely.
some of the other ones, like the Return of the Fly and stuff, they're older movies as well, so they
Mhm.
were pretty good. Like you can like the artwork from Return of the Fly.
Yeah. No, that is
Mhm.
really great artwork. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was looking to see. I was hoping it was still available, but I guess you can only get the individual movies now. They
Yeah,
used to be
this
able to get,
was Scream Factory.
yeah, you used to be able to get that box at Walmart. They had it
Yeah.
forever, but I guess they're finally officially sold out of it.
Yeah.
I mean, what with Best Buy like not wanting to do physical media anymore
Right.
and all that stuff, it's like just
Yeah.
I feel like everybody else is starting to do that too, which is so devastating. And so like that's kind of like got me kind of like
Yeah.
at least personally
I
for me, I'm scrambling with like anything that like I don't physically own. Like I freak out. We're just
Mm.
like I need to own it because if I love it that much and I'm binging it streaming, like one day it's not going to be available and then they're not going to be selling it and then I don't have access to it. So yeah, so I've
the,
been
the
that kind of thing.
the one thing I'll say about the Flies, the original versus the newer, and I think the scene's kind of in both, but in the original, it's kind of freakier whenever he's at the very end when he's caught in the spider web and there's large spiders crawling towards him and he's not going to escape. while after he's changed into the Fly. That's so freaky. Like in the original, especially, it seems like it feels like it's more impactful in the original.
The original one was black and white, right? It wasn't like the first one was for sure black and white, but the rest of them were in color, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the Goldblum one, and honestly, I'll admit I've only seen the Goldblum, like the one like Fly, like the 80s one.
Yeah.
But I do know that there's like a black and white beforehand and stuff like that. But yeah, it was very impactful with like the way that it slowly brought you through his story, where I mean, you guys know, I'm sure you all have seen it. So it's like the gradual descent into what he inevitably has to end up being. And so it's very well done in my personal opinion. But you have the whole collection, so I'm sure you know, a lot more than I do. So
yeah, the
That's
second
my favorite.
The second newer Fly was okay. I didn't really like that second newer Fly.
Yeah, it's so
Fly.
Yeah, well, for me, if it's horror or it's I don't even know why I didn't bring out one of you guys probably had the 4K version of the classic monsters. I've never bought it. I have the DVD. I'll grab it up here when I go. I'm sorry, I'm looking for something that I just remembered a few minutes ago that I want to show, and I don't know where it is. It's not where it should be, and I'm gonna look a couple more times. So I'm trying not to be rude, but I apologize about that. But what was I talking about?
Oh, the classic.
Oh yeah, the classic monsters.
Can I show off for a sec?
Yes.
Go ahead. What you got? She's got a box. Oh God, look out.
Classic monsters.
Oh yeah.
Is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's so pretty. I love it.
Is that the Blu-ray? I don't have that set. I think I have the more condensed set. That might be the complete full set. I can't remember which one I have. I'm pretty sure it's not. It's not a big set like that. Yeah.
I like that when it comes to Phantom of the Opera too. That's cool.
Yeah. It is Blu-ray, but yeah, I think it's really cool. And then like it has a bunch of like little bits of information about all of them. I can't get the right angle.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
So when you brought that up, I was like, I have it. Like, let me show you. But no.
I think I have that Abbott and Costello Monsters set. I don't know if I have that on Blu-ray or I have that on Laserdisc. I have one of them, but they have just the Abbott and Costello Meet the Monsters separate set from the Abbott and Costello regular, because they did a whole series when they actually worked with like Boris Karloff and Bela Lugosi and stuff like that with the actual Universal Classic Monsters. So I can't remember. I'll look over here in a minute. But you guys go ahead, and I'm gonna look a couple more times here, and then be done.
It's just really cool. I kind of like Jody, when you get to show off all of your boxes or box sets and stuff like that. It's just really cool how you get to the general you, because it's like I also like you send me the link and then it's mine now. It's just so cool. Like it's not just the physical media, but you also get like little like what would you call it, like postcards or like clips, something like that, or and like other little snippets and stuff. It's not just the physical media. And if the steel book looks really good, like it really means something to you, especially as a collector. So like it's very special. And It's one of the reasons why I'm really glad that I got to meet you guys. And like, you keep stealing my money, but it's for a good reason.
I mean, I wish it was me personally, but it's not.
I know you're directing me to. You're doing it still.
That's my bad. It's my bad.
I'm not complaining because I
I
get
know.
things out of it. But no, it's fun. And that's one of the reasons why it's fun talking to other physical media collectors, because like we get it, right? Like there's a reason why we buy the steelbook instead of just the DVD or whatever.
Oh yeah, we're all broke. It's fine.
That is not what I was saying.
No, we're all broke.
That
I
is
was
not
about to tell it before you were able to join us this evening. I was like, well, I guess we can just go through our pickups. And I was like, God damn, I got 9. I didn't know I was getting 9 things this week.
You said you didn't have much to do.
I didn't think I did. I was looking at like my Amazon order. I was like, I think I got like 2 or 3 things coming. No, I got the whole damn store coming to me.
That's hilarious. Oh, I'll be right back.
Okay. She found more stuff. That's cool.
No, and this
9
is
things.
you're doing.
Oh no, I didn't do it.
Yes, huh?
Oh, did you click on a link? Yes, you got it. Yes.
Yeah. I got it. It arrived
Nice.
yesterday. And I was just like,
Nice.
oh, duty. And I love that, like you showed me like the interior.
Oh yeah.
Like, I can't do this right.
You're good.
No.
Nice.
I was so excited because what was awful is that Amazon was like, we're not sure if we can find your address. And I'm like, no. But then it ended up arriving, and I was just like, yay! I was so excited.
You go stand outside and wave the driver down because we don't really know if you
I
live
know.
there. I don't know.
I'm literally like doing one of these. But
Yeah, I can't find that what I was looking for.
Aw.
oh,
I know what it is too. I don't know where I put it at. Sucks. I'll just talk about it here in a minute to pull up.
Find a picture of it online.
Whose turn was it anyways? Is it
It's back to Lauren. She showed off 2 things, but they don't count. So it's back to her.
okay?
But my next one is another steelbook, but one that I love to rewatch every year. And so let me preface with the fact that I love the original Halloween movie, but one of my favorites is Rob Zombie's Halloween.
Oh, nice.
And I just like it because of the backstory, and it's just very gritty, and I don't know, it really grips you. And it's not just like the slow guy following you down like the street. Like this guy is actually like proper menacing. And again, I like the story. I thought Rob Zombie did a good job with it. So that's one that I always love to go to every Halloween, of course. And again, like that's why I'm saying like we're not talking about the classics, because I love Nightmare on Elm Street. I love the classic Halloween, but like I picked that one because that's one that I really like to revisit, where it's just like, like it calls.
That's another steelbook. I forgot to pull. There's the trilogy, the Rob Zombie trilogy. I love those movies.
Yeah, the back is pretty cool too. Yeah,
that's cool.
I love steelbooks and all of the pretty pictures.
When he brought up Rob Zombie, I was like, damn it, I forgot to pull. It's back behind me. I should have pulled the this kid's coming. But I forgot to pull the monsters, and it's not. And I wasn't going for silly really in my pack, even though I think I mentioned that maybe one of us mentioned horror comedies maybe about doing that. But I liked it myself. I don't know if you've seen it, Lauren, or not, or
oh yeah, I've seen Monsters.
the TV show or the Rob Zombie Monsters movie.
I am familiar with the TV show, and I've watched the movie.
The movie, okay.
I haven't like watched it to completion, like the TV show, but yes, I'm familiar with it.
But can you hear me, Jody?
Yeah.
Okay. I was talking about the Rob. We started talking about Rob Zombie. I thought about the monsters. I didn't pull it. I could have pulled it as kind of a joke, but I liked it a little bit. I kind of like it. I think maybe I'm the only person in the country that liked it. And if I ever met Rob Zombie, I'd be like, "Hey, I like the monsters."
He might punch you. He might be like, "You smart ass son of a bitch." But
No.
Yeah.
that's one that I like. I still need to watch it. Like I remember there was hype, and then there was that trailer, and everybody was like, "What the fuck?"
Mhm.
And then I just kind of like I almost didn't want to watch it just in case it was as bad as a lot of people were saying. But I've given it time, and I feel like now knowing kind of like what he was going after, I feel like I might appreciate it. So I need to watch it.
Yeah, I feel like it got so much hate, and I think that if you just it's one of those movies where like you go in with expectations and then it doesn't meet them, and so you're disappointed, but then you go in a second time and then it's like you just let it be the movie that it is, and it's actually quite good. Like that's how I took it.
Well, we were also going through a very extreme judgmental time of Hollywood, really, and it just came out at a really bad time. It was a bad time. It had all the people going after Disney and stuff really hardcore at the time, but that they deserve. But you just had all those type of people who went after the movie extra hard that probably would have never even watched the movie, but they're just so hyper focused on
Yeah.
destroying everything at the
Mhm.
time. So that played into it. And sometimes we just need to be able to cast off our nostalgia for something. And because it's kind of like Speed Racer, the movie Speed Racer. I love the movie Speed Racer done by the Wachowski, and I was a big fan of the cartoon. And when I saw it, when I watched it, I thought this is a cool way to do that because it sets it actually in the correct era that maybe the show should have been in the future, not so much in present time. But it works. It works having this futuristic kind of racing and stuff in it. It worked for me, and it's the same thing with the monsters. Everybody. It was such a beloved show,
Mm.
and it really applies, especially for Americans. The Monsters applies for a very beloved show more than it does like Speed Racer, but it's so beloved that it was hard for somebody to watch it and be like, well, this is, I don't understand what he's going for. But when I watched it, I was like, I can kind of understand what he was doing, and like Jody was saying, I understood what he was doing. I like kind of the way how he visually done the movie. I think he was probably working with a lot of digital cameras and things, so he had the way they look. So the lighting and some seemed to be over top, but I kind of liked it. It just kind of worked, and the characters, the guy that played Herman Munster was good, and the rest, what's his wife's name? I'm sorry, Rob Zombie's wife's name.
Yeah, I can see your face, but I can't
Sherry,
remember her name.
Sherry, Sherry,
Sherry.
Sherry Moon.
Yep.
Yeah, and I she was fine. I thought at first I thought she might be the weak link in the movie because she's not I guess she's sort of an actress, but she kind of is. I know she's in a couple of at least one of the other. Is she in one or all the other movies?
She's almost in all of his works, and
Yeah,
that's okay. But it's like it
but
makes like Mike Flanagan, where he
yeah,
has his like what's his girly Kate something.
Mm.
Oh, where
yeah,
I mean, like they're not bad actresses, but then they're
yeah,
in every single bit of their works. So it's
yeah.
like I don't mind. You're not a bad actress. So it's like if you're a bad actress, then it'd be like get her out of
Right.
here. But it'd be
But
like
she kinda worked as Lily Munster, though, I thought. It wasn't because it's campy anyways,
hmm,
and so it didn't you didn't have to have, like, you didn't have to be able to do Hamlet on screen or something like that. You know, it wasn't like this major,
Yeah.
you know, acting role anyway. So it worked.
Totally agree.
Sorry, I went off on a tangent on the monsters, but it's just
No, you're good. Like I said, I need to give it a try. I remember, I just don't think anybody knew what to make of it as it just before it even came out when the trailer dropped, because that nobody was expecting him to make a movie that was like that. And I remember when the trailer dropped, even I was kind of like, oh, because like it was very just like, did you just film this with your phone? Like did you make this in like a couple of days? Like it just looked like they're like, compared to his other films, it just looked like there wasn't a lot put into it. But that's okay. I mean, it's just I at the same time, what else was I expecting from that movie? So I need to just watch it. I need to be able to give my own opinion on it. It's just, at the time, I think I didn't get caught up in the shit. I just was like, well, I don't want to watch it if it's just going to be a waste of my time. But given the time, like yourself, I think more people have grown to like it.
we got a question here from Acres of Movies. Are you excited for Sin?
Send Help.
Send Help, the new Sam Raimi movie.
Send Help. I'm looking it up because I've heard of it.
I haven't heard much about it.
Give me a second.
Yeah.
This is Sam Raimi.
Yeah, thanks for the question though, because I don't know a lot about it.
Ooh, it's like a from what I understand, it's a Rachel McAdams. It's obviously Sam Raimi, as the commenter said, and it looks like it's kind of like a. Ooh, I actually remember seeing this trailer. So, like,
I don't. I need to.
Yeah. And I don't want to spoil it, and I'm not going to. I'm just like, from what I know from the trailer, it's Guy be
Like
scary.
survival, maybe.
Yeah, survival. Guy be scary on plane. Kind of like Red Eye, if you've seen that with Cillian Murphy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it starts off with that premise, and then plane crashes, and then girl gets kind of like the comeuppance and being like, I'm kind of in control now. And then he's like, oh no. So it looks very interesting. I'm curious where it'll go, but yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, I'll have to watch that. I'll have to watch that trailer. It's like it comes out the end of January.
Yeah. So yeah, looks cool. Love Rachel McAdams scary movie. So
yeah, I like her. I like pretty much everything she's done.
Yeah, she's good. She's got good range.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Oh, is it my turn? Well, we were talking about classic monsters. I'm sorry, but there's only one film that's done it right with all the classic monsters. That's Frankenstein, Dracula, The Mummy, Creature from the Black Lagoon, and Werewolf. There's only one movie that we've seen them all, and the practical effects were amazing, especially for its time. And I own way too many versions of this movie. This is just the one I grabbed because I like the artwork, because it wraps around and we'll show it off. This is a media book. Look out for Monster Squad. I love Monster Squad.
I do too.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Such a great movie. Get ready. Oh, it's a full image. Oh my goodness. It's got all the kids in there. It's got all the monsters. Like I said.
Customized?
Do what?
Is that customized?
No. It's from a premium label. They did several, I think there's like 3 editions they did of this. It's from Cinemuseum, the same company that did that Last Night in Soho.
Is it Jody breaking up, or is it me?
It's probably me. Is it me?
Okay.
I'm back.
You haven't done it. You haven't done it much, but I
okay, cool.
didn't know. Sometimes it'll be on my end. It looks like somebody else is breaking up, but
yeah,
you're fine. You're fine.
You're all here. It's all good.
No, that's good. But yeah, if you've never seen this movie, like I said, this is probably some of the best creature work I mean, especially for the 80s. I mean, the Frankenstein looks awesome. The only one that you don't get a lot of is the Mummy. It looked cool, but they definitely ditched the Mummy pretty early in the movie.
Yeah.
But Wolfman and the Creature from the Black Lagoon, holy shit, they look awesome in this movie. I'm trying to find like some good like screenshots from the film.
Ugh. I swear I can go through some of like, like the artwork and stuff like that, like, and just stare at it forever. Like
Oh yeah.
that's so cool, especially if you're a giant fan. I mean, I think I've shared that I'm a huge Last of Us like video
Mhm.
fan. I have like an art book, and I literally just like sit there and like look at all of like the development making the characters kind of thing. And I just literally do one of these. And I just think it's so cool. And so like kind of like what like you're like, oh, I got this collectible, and I'm like, okay, well, someone's stealing my money again tomorrow. Like, but because it's so cool. Like you get to have that, but then also you get the little artworks and like the special effects. Like it's very special. So yeah. That goes along with why I feel like we're all talking to each other right now, because it's like the, you know, physical media love, and
Mhm.
the reason why it's important to follow physical media instead of just doing streaming and stuff like that. You get things out of it. It means more in a lot of ways. Anyway, sorry. Thank you for
Agreed.
attending my TED Talk. So
Yes. Yes.
The next thing I have here is one of my favorites as a kid growing up, but this would be Critters.
Yes. I
Oh,
love that box set.
yes. For sure.
Now, would you consider this sci-fi or horror? Or I guess it's a sci-fi horror, I would say. It's a little bit of both.
Yeah. I was classified as list. I mean, well, I mean, what was it? Was it the last one they went to space? So that was probably just
Yeah,
straight
yeah.
up like sci-fi horror. But I mean, they are
Yeah,
aliens, and
but the
aliens come to
guys.
kill them. So
Yeah, yeah. I would say the first movie, it has some comedic things in it where
uh,
like the critters, they like curse whenever they translate some
yeah,
couple
yeah.
of times in it, but it's more serious. They get a little bit more comedic as they go along, I
Hmm.
think. But it's still, I would say it's a sci-fi horror comedy if you want to get down to brass tacks.
Mhm.
But yeah, I like all of them. I don't know if this has all of them in here or it's just got 4. Right? Did they release a different one later on
It's
that
got
had
all the
more?
originals. Then there was
Yeah,
there was a
was it?
series,
Yeah,
and then there was Critters Attacks
I like the artwork
that
in
was
here.
separate.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I have one over here on that's why I remember I was like, oh yeah, Critters, because
Mhm.
I have it on Blu-ray, separate Blu-ray. But yeah, these are pretty cool. This is the one. These are the 2 I always remember where he's like busting out in the cities behind him,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
and 4 was the same way.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. These might be
I'll have to remember before our
out.
next. I'll replace Gizmo. I've got 2 critters. I've got one that's like a pretty legit looking critter, and then I also
Yeah,
got a critter that looks like a My Pet Monster. So
no,
those are exciting. I'll hide them on the shelves behind me for next week.
no.
I was just about to say it sounds a lot like Gremlins. I
Yeah.
haven't watched Critters in forever, and I've only watched the original. But yeah, it makes
You definitely got part 2 was great. 3 and
Yeah.
4 are just silly. The critters in the city and then critters in space. So it's just like
Yeah,
right. I feel like a lot of them are like that, where it's like it's
yeah.
worth your time, but at the same time, like just like let
yeah,
yourself just have fun.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, but no, I love those. So, is it my turn or
Sure, go ahead.
Yes, ma'am.
okay? So I have one last one. And it is Rocky Horror
Yes.
Picture Show. I love this movie. One of my best friends when I was in high school introduced it to me on Halloween at a sleepover. And it has been like something that I watch every single Halloween, every single day. Or every single day. Sorry, that's dramatic. Every single year.
Every single day. We know it.
Every single day. But yeah, so I love it. Like Tim Curry, of course, is an icon. And I love all of
Yeah.
the songs. And it's just one of those I'll never forget. I tried to introduce someone to this, and I'm like, look, like we're close to Halloween. You should watch this. And I tried to make them watch it. And they looked at me like, you're crazy. I was like, okay, you're not my vibe. I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, I love that movie, and that's just one that I have to watch every single Halloween. And again, like the concept of what we're talking about is not necessarily like classic Halloween. It's movies that we want to watch every Halloween. So
Yeah.
that's why it's on the list. And yeah,
I
It-
like it.
it
I need to get a good copy of it. I need to get a 4K.
I know, like look at I've got this is my OG DVD copy. So Jody, if you find a steel book, let me know.
They just did one. I thought. Let me see if it's still available.
You keep constantly getting me in trouble.
I'm sorry. I forget what anniversary we're on. Yeah, it's still available. Here you go. What anniversary we're on the 50th. Yeah. We got a new 4K steelbook for the 50th anniversary. You've been rocking that DVD for way too long. I'll send you the link. So
Sounds good. But do you not do that where you kind of like hold on to this like I remember when I first bought this. So like
you know, my collection's weird because I wish I still had some stuff like that. But there was a time like right around when Blu-rays were fading in, right? When the HD video and the Blu-ray war was over and Blu-rays won, that was when I had a big DVD collection. And that was right when I had to sell a bunch for some reasons in my life at the time. So I sold a lot. And then I slowly built back up the collection and had to just start with Blu, because I was like, well, I'm not going to buy the DVDs again. Blu-ray is a new thing. I better get the Blu-ray. But I mean, to me, DVDs had some of the best editions out there. I mean, they used to go all out, where you know a DVD edition would I mean, just the packaging would be cool. You'd get the special features seem to be more on the DVD end than they are. They're kind of doing better now that they're doing 4Ks. They'll include a lot of special features. But I mean, there was a cool edition of like Seven had a really cool DVD. Dogma had a really cool DVD. I had a bunch of really cool editions of DVDs that when they switched over to Blu-rays, it was like, here's a slip if you want it. If not, here's a smaller, thinner blue case for you to show off that you have the Blu-ray edition now. So
Yeah.
I do miss those older editions, but I unfortunately had to get rid of them. And now the collection's so stupid big, I can't justify going back and finding those editions just because they bring back a memory. I was like, I ain't got room for it.
I totally get you. Like
Yeah.
I wish you could look around me. I've got a bunch of other collectibles and all that kinds of stuff. So I get it. So it's like you gotta consolidate a little bit.
Yeah.
I also I am very much I like to I call myself like the young old lady, where like when I was little. And I was like, what are these contraptions whenever it was VHS? And I'm like, I already have my collection. What do you mean I gotta buy it all over again?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Right. It was DVD and then it was Blu-ray and then it was 4K. I'm like, come on.
Yeah.
When does it end? But
I'm sure they'll eventually figure out some way to dump another one on us.
No,
right?
it
It
can't
it it
be.
won't be it won't be like a disc format. It'll be something else.
Be a download to your
It'll be all
brain. Yeah.
it'll be all digital.
Because I think that's the only way they'll be able to do like 8K is have it on some kind of chip. It'll have to be on some kind of like scan or a flash drive.
It looked like Switch
So,
games.
yeah,
Is that what you're talking
yeah,
about? We're just gonna have these little bit things we just pop into.
Please
yeah.
don't do that.
Which will be almost pointless to do that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
No.
if they
Yeah.
if they wanted to, that'd be the only way I think they could do it legitly.
I
Yeah.
don't want that at all.
Because 8K would be a massive size disc. Had to be a
Oh yeah.
massive disc.
And the player, I mean, hell, 4K players are still expensive. It's not
Yeah.
like they've been out for so long that they're affordable. They're still stupid expensive out there.
Well, I mean,
Uh,
just for example, like PS5s, like you get the option of like, do
Mhm.
you want it with like a disc option or
Mhm.
just like all like virtual, like so it's getting a little bit scary where that's kind of becoming a thing where it's like, oh, actually you can only own things virtually now.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and then again, like as physical media collectors of any kind, it like that scares the crap out of me where I'm
Yeah.
just like, what? Like I can't physically own that. Like and then what? Like if it becomes like unwokable, like you take it away from me, like
Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you can only own so much digitally. So
right?
it's all just kind of there. It's just a picture on a screen until that somebody decides to take it away.
But I don't like I paid for it. That's mine. That's mine. Mine. Like
Right.
yeah.
It's only yours if you can hold it.
exactly. And that's why I'm doing this. I'm
Yep.
like, this is mine. Oh my god. That's the same thing with like, movies or TV shows or what have you, where it's like they depict like a franchise or something where it's like, okay, well, that didn't do a
Yeah.
good job. It's like, but I always have this. Like, you can't
Mhm.
take this away from me. Like, and so when that kind of thing starts getting taken away, where it's like, oh, we're actually going to remake it. And also, you don't have access to the OG. And it's just like, what? What? What?
Yeah.
I start freaking out.
The one movie I've been looking for all night it's called Chainsaw Girl. It's a Japanese movie about a girl who I forget what I was gonna rewatch it here recently, but I can't remember what region she's doing it, but she ends up getting she has to sneak into these people's house to get something back. I don't know if they've kidnapped like her brother or some I can't remember, but they capture her and they're like gonna torture her. And like they like cut off her fingers with a samurai sword.
Word.
And then the 2 guys get fighting and he like ends up cutting off her lower part of her arm. And so she ends up escaping and she escapes to this older couple's house and they like nurse her back to health, but then they end up crafting this chainsaw that she can attach to her arm, kind of like Ash in the Evil Dead.
Yeah.
And she gets her revenge with the chainsaw, but it's like a gore movie then, it becomes gore and a slasher movie then, but it's really good.
That sounds
I
okay.
feel like I'm only talking about Japanese stuff. I don't know why. It's just I've found so many good ones recent because I have one in my hand that you guys may have seen, but it's a really good zombie movie that came out on Shutter as well. It's called One Cut of the
Oh
Dead.
yeah. Yeah.
So this is really good.
I was about to say, like, Train to Busan is one of my favorite movies. So, not
Yes.
saying that it's the same, but like that looks like the same kind of vibe.
Yeah, I have a lot of zombie movies. It's probably my favorite subgenre of horror.
Mm.
But this movie's good. It's basically I think it's kind of 2 movies in one. There's the first part of the movie, but they tie together. but the first part of the movie, they're literally shooting a zombie movie, like in this old like warehouse type setting, and then literally the zombie apocalypse breaks out outside while they're shooting, so they had to slowly figure out that it's not really part of the movie. So and that's how that movie goes on. Then basically everybody dies in it except like one person.
Mhm.
Nice.
But
I
then it cuts to another story. I'm sorry, Laura. It cuts to another story, and I can't really remember that.
Okay. Well, that sounds very intriguing. I definitely will check that out. I just had a question, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
It's you said that zombie is kind of like one of your favorite genres.
Mhm.
So, what is your opinion on how people try to categorize like zombie, infected, like all that kind of stuff, like a slow, fast zombie, like all that?
Movies, yeah.
Hmm?
I
All the above.
what do you mean? Like, how do you like how people do it or dislike it? Or, like,
your,
I
your
think
your
it's like
opinion.
over subgenring, like, kinda like music to me, you keep going on, you got rock and roll and then it splits off, or heavy metal or something. It's kinda like baby metal or like kawaii metal, stuff like that. And
Yeah,
it's like you just keep subgenring, and it just keeps people bickering back and forth about little
A
that's
'cause
zombie, a
exactly
zombie is
how
a zombie.
I
I
feel.
I
Yeah.
I don't really care if they move slow, if it's a classic moves personally, I don't care if they move slow or move fast, 'cause it depends on the movie, it's usually tailored to that style
Mhm.
Mhm.
of it's kind of like the remake what's the 3rd Romero film, what's the name of that movie? Where they're in
Oh,
the mall, where they're in the mall,
Dawn of the Dead.
Dawn of the
Dawn
Dead.
of the Dead, excuse me, Dawn of the Dead, yeah. Like
Mhm.
the remake, the original, I think they're slow moving, and
Yeah,
then the remake, they're fast moving, so
exactly.
but I like both, so
Yeah.
just
Me
yeah,
too.
yeah. I don't know if that answered the question, I don't really care if people do that, it's just how it is with anything, it's just everything gets broken down like that, it's annoying a little bit to me, but if people are gonna do it, people smarter than me are gonna do it.
I totally get it. I feel like that's honestly, it's one of the reasons why I've kind of moved away from Twitter, 'cause I mean, everyone is an asshole on social media no matter where they are, but Twitter is a special kind of
Yeah,
and it's just like I do like top 4 of blah blah blah, and it's like that's not really blah blah blah, and it's like okay, well let me make sure to like meet your criteria. But I see it as like an
Yeah.
umbrella in a lot of ways, and in all different genres. I feel, and that's why I asked you that question, because it's like, is it are you zombie, or it has to be infected? Like if you call it zombie, then it does it. Blah, blah, blah. I didn't think that of you. I just was thinking
yeah,
like I'm gonna have the conversation, right? I see it as a giant umbrella where it's like, okay, there's zombies, and then there's zombie, and then there is infected, and then there's
yeah,
slow, and then there's fast. And
yeah,
we were talking about Dawn of the Dead, where like
yeah,
the OG is slow, where it's like a lot of people will be like, oh, that's not scary. That's not a big deal. I'm like, yeah, but if you get cornered, you're kind of fucked. Like, right?
yeah,
But
yeah,
then the fast ones scare the shit out of you. Like,
yeah,
and so it's like I like the dynamic. And then I'm a huge fan of 28 Days Later and stuff like that, and stuff like, like
yeah,
Shaun of the Dead, all that kinds of stuff, like
Mhm.
that was also a slow one technically, but
yeah,
they they get got in their own right. And it's just like, I think that it's very interesting. Anyway, my point, I also love uh, zombie, infected,
yeah,
whatever kind of movies. So that's a topic that I feel like I keep having
uh,
come up um like when I'm like bringing it up, they're just like, oh well, do you like this, do you like that, like, technically this, technically not that. And so I was just curious what your thoughts were.
Yeah, speaking of Shaun of the Dead, I picked this out of my steelbook pile. I'm sure Jody has this, but this is the Mando.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Let me bring it up. It's hard to see it in this light. Sorry, it takes me a second. I've got 3 monitors, and like for some reason I lose my mouse in it, and it. There you go.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I love all those Mondos. I think I almost have the whole Mondo series. There's a couple of them I'm still missing.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
You
so
haven't even opened that one yet.
It's hard to it's still that's hard. It's hard to see because I still have the cellophane because I have the 4K set of this stuff, or
Mhm.
I have the 4K of Shaun of the Dead. So I just left this one sealed.
oh,
But that's
Those-
a really cool. It's hard to see the picture in it, but wasn't there some cool slip cover versions of Shaun of the Dead as well that came out a couple of years ago? They were like reissue Blu-ray slips or something.
I think
Can't
yeah, I think they
remember.
were part of like one of those Walmart runs where they
right.
had a bunch of different slips.
Yeah.
I also have this steelbook that's really cool. Sorry, we're getting towards the end of the night. I picked out a bunch of
Throw it all
stuff.
out there.
Well, this is just the Blu-ray, but I think this is a cooler cover than the 4K. But this is Akira. It's kind of considered a horror movie, horror sci-fi for sure.
Hmm.
But this is all embossed. This is embossed.
Yeah, I
He's
see that.
embossed, and Akira's embossed.
I
I
love
think
when
that,
they do that.
and this little, yeah. But this is kind of the more classic cover too, with him walking up to the motorcycle. But there's nothing on the back. It's just that.
Boo.
It's just a sky.
What's the premise?
Akira.
Yeah.
Um, there's these. Let me see. It's in post as every other anime is. It's in a post-apocalyptic world, um, and it's basically Tokyo's been destroyed, and there's like these. Yeah, it's like a lot of anime too. It's strange and it's kind of hard to describe, but
Okay.
there's this group of teenagers that are they're like a motorcycle gang, and one of the kids in it has a motorcycle wreck, and they find out that he's psychic. There's a bunch of these kids that are psychic, and they look like kids, but they're they look like old people, but they're the size of like children, and they're all these powerful psychic people, and they're keeping guard basically over this thing they keep calling Akira. And Akira is like basically this gigantic nuclear bomb that they built in the middle of the city, and it's bizarre, but it's got all this kind of horror related stuff. Like whenever the kid that's captured, he ends up being extremely powerful psychic, and he basically he goes out of control and just starts destroying everything, and nobody can stop him because he's got these insane amount of so all these people are trying to stop him, and he basically goes in and accesses the Akira bomb, and you kind of find out that Akira is not only a bomb, but he was like the original child, and they dissected him and put him in all these different pieces, but he's still all of his like his brain and everything's still there, and I'm sorry, I'm doing a bad job at explaining it because it's very bizarre. It's like any other. For some reason, I love anime, but I have the most trouble explaining some anime that I like because it's just like explain like Neon Genesis Evangelion. I don't know how to start, you know,
No,
because it's like this religious thing all tied into robot fighting.
I totally get it. I'm the same with like explain this horror movie to me. And it's like, well, also, do you want spoilers or do you not want spoilers? Also, like, do you want like the bullet points or do you want like the in-depth? I, I'm I I get it. We're all
Let
nerds.
me, let me,
Right.
well, I'm bad at, well, sometimes I'm really, even, I just watched it again and, I can remember bits, but trying to, hone in on the, like, exact way to explain it. It's like, how in the hell, what do you, let me get a professional synopsis of it, so maybe it'll make more sense.
I know, right? I mean, do you guys do Letterbox at all?
No,
Or
I have an
I've
account,
thought
but I've
about it, but I
never.
haven't done it.
haven't I always have to do that where like I watch the movie and then I have to watch like a YouTube video and then I have to kind of like I literally talk to myself being like this is how I feel about the movie. It's so hard because sometimes like you just feel it, right? Like it and then when you want to like express it, like it's just like I just blah. So expressing it and understanding like what you're wanting to say, like I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I can relate to that where like John like, it's like the just full like just wanting to tell it all or being like, "Oh, this is a really quick synopsis," or what have you, and it's just like, "But I have so many things that I wanna say." Just like
Well, after looking the Wikipedia plot, um, which is about 3 or 4 paragraphs long, I think I did a pretty good job describing it in 50 words or less.
Very nicely done.
Yeah, yeah, it's a fantastic movie, visually impressive for 1988, and it's very good, but you have to watch it to kinda put it together. Yeah.
Isn't that one they were trying to or talking about adapting to like a live action series on one of the streaming networks?
Yeah, I think they talked about that a while back. I don't know if they'll do it or not.
Yeah, I thought I remembered
They
that.
probably fuck it up if they do it,
I'm
try to
sure.
do it. Yeah.
But it definitely sounds like something that would need to be like a series, like a 6 or 8 episode. Like it sounds like it'd be really hard to do live action movie version of that.
Yeah, I've actually never read the manga. It's supposed to have a different ending on the manga, so
Uh,
I don't know. I need to read it because it's supposed to be end differently, so.
there's so much with the Welcome to Derry and the new Harry Potter TV show and everything like that. Like just like continuing with stuff like that. It would be really great if we could just do like some original content. It's really
Yeah.
have you checked out the Welcome to Derry yet?
I watched the show. I watched the pilot. Yeah.
What's your
What is
thoughts?
it called? Welcome to
Derry.
Welcome to
Derry?
Derry. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they've changed it. Now it's called It. Welcome to Derry. It was just Welcome to Derry for the longest time, but then here recently they put it in front of it because I guess people were dumb. I don't know. We should have all known what it's about.
I know,
But,
right?
but
I'm
if you're interested, you should have known what it was about.
in case you're dumb, it's involved with it.
Yeah.
Anyways,
So I
hello.
think they've only dropped one episode, right?
Mhm.
Are they going to do like a weekly drop? Is that what the plan is?
I believe so, yes.
So yeah, I've heard mixed. I mean, it's episode 1, so I don't take a lot of it to heart. I feel like if it's a series, it's going to be a series. I can't. I don't like when people jump onto these like episode 1 drop tonight and they're like, this is awful. I'm like, it's episode 1. Like, let it go. Like,
Right.
watch the show. Does nobody remember Breaking Bad? Episode 1, 2, and 3 were awful, but yet that was probably the greatest TV ever. But it's like,
Right.
just give it some time to
Uh,
build.
Yeah,
oh
it's
crap. Did
literally
you see my
a pilot, so
Yeah.
you see my lights back there? They fucked up.
Now they're going crazy. There you go.
Yeah, they like my screen up here just went dark. It's not black. It just dimmed. And
Yeah.
I'm trying to get it to go and it won't go with, just moving the cursor around. So I thought it might just be the TV itself. So like when I hit my TV remote, it triggers that remote. It's like on the
Shit.
same
It's on
IR
the same
signal or
Yeah,
something. So that goes crazy whenever.
That's silly.
Sorry, it didn't mean anything. Sorry, I interrupted you. I didn't
No,
mean
you're good. What was your episode 1 thoughts? Because you're a big It fan.
Yeah, and it's it's really hard to give a full, well-rounded review
Mhm.
on it, and part of it is because I know that Bill Skarsgård is coming back as Pennywise,
Mhm.
but then I'm also learning that, and like as we continue in the seasons, like season 2, we're going back in time, so we're going further back. At least that's what I read. And so I was like, wait, what? So I'm not really understanding how that works. And then we're waiting forever for Pennywise to be there. And I love Bill Skarsgård. I think he's great as Pennywise, but it sounds like we're not going to get very much of him. Um,
Mhm.
so that, but the kid actors are really well, like they're doing a great job. However, there's a giant kill section at the end of the pilot. And there are like 3 characters I really liked and were really good child actors that don't make it. And
Oh, that was fast.
right, it's like you did that on purpose. I know you did, but and so it's like what am I anticipating? Like that's the thing with like TV shows, right? Where it's like, well, what happens next?
Mhm.
And I felt like it did a really good job where it's just like holy shit, like all this crazy stuff is happening. And then it's like, but like all the characters I cared about are gone.
Mm.
So like I know you're the pilot, but do we have anything to look forward to for the next episode? Like it was well done, great acting, great casting, but what are we doing? So
I
that's my opinion, and I'm willing to wait it out, but
yeah.
that's how I feel.
We need to do like a show review. Just wait. Wait, is it 6? Is it gonna be 6 episodes or 8? I forget what they announced.
I thought it was 8, but
Is
you
it
could
8?
be
Okay.
right. Like
I do remember. I actually forgot until you said something. I do remember the initial thought and the initial announcement was like 2 or 3 seasons, and that we were gonna go backwards in time. I wonder if they're gonna wait and see how this season does before they actually green light. And
I
they're
would
like, maybe we should not do that.
yeah, I mean, this is HBO, right? Like they're
Yeah.
already doing Last of Us. With I think, have you guys played the game, or do you just know what it's about,
I,
or whatever?
I haven't played it, but it's kind of a post-apocalyptic. It's a zombie thing.
Mm.
Yeah.
Zombie 2, isn't
I've
it?
watched my oldest play it, but I haven't played it personally, but I heard season 2 was awful.
I love the first game with my whole heart. I think that Joel and Ellie, like so I don't need to go into it. I'm sure you guys are sick of hearing me talk,
Yeah.
but
Well, I just know what all the fans said about it. How the girl that plays, is it Ellie, the main girl? How she doesn't look anything like the character in the game and stuff like that.
she
Yeah.
doesn't look like her. She doesn't act like her. And what I was trying to say is that like Joel has my heart, Ellie has my heart, and I feel like I have a cat that of 16 wonderful years back in 2020 I lost, but I see her as my Ellie. But
Yeah.
then I'm also Ellie to like my dad. So like I can put myself in both of these characters. So I love them so much, and
Hmm.
it just it it breaks my heart to see the characters just not being personified and just not in the right light. And then yeah, I remember when part 2 came out, I was so excited. And then the golf club scene happened. And then I was just like, "Oh my god." And so, and it completely changed everything. And so that's why I do the thing. It's similar with what we were just talking about, where it's like when you purchase physical media, it's like, well, they can't take this away from me. Like I bought it. It's right here in front of me. Like, and it's the same thing with Last of Us, where it's like, yeah, that you can change it up. Like you can do an HBO show, like all this kind of stuff. But
Yeah.
like end of the day, like the Last of Us OG game, like I'm holding it right here. Like you can't take it away from me.
Well, I mean, I'd say that stuff is because recently, Netflix kind of redeemed themselves with One Piece after the abomination they did with Cowboy Bebop, and because One Piece is decent. Now, I haven't watched or read all of One Piece because it's one of those series. It's one of those long going. It's still going on. It started like in around 2000, like late 90s, 2000. It has over 1,000 episodes, anime, and it's hard to watch. But it's the same, it's what I've seen so far. It's been well done. It's fun to watch at least. I know they've got that one guy in there. It's supposed to be trans guy. It's a trans girl. It's a girl playing the boy, which I don't care. He's not in there much. And the thing is like if you watch the anime or see the books, that like the character in there kind of looks a little feminine anyway, so it don't it don't really make a difference.
Mm-hmm.
So but it's been well done. But like Cowboy Bebop was, I thought there's little things that kind of captured the spirit, but overall, they tried to condense too much into like trying to like 30 minutes in anime. What they can do in anime, you just can't do in live action. So the episodes should have been like an hour long a piece, but they were 30 minutes, and they didn't capture what they needed to. I'm a huge Bebop fan, and just I know everything that they were doing, and they changed some things around, and just wasn't the same. And I didn't complain about when they made Faye Valentine, like at least she like hooks up with the girl in the show. I was like, I don't really care about that because they don't really explore sexuality really in the show. She's a femme fatale, but that don't mean that she's that towards women either. It's like the reality, the reality of a spy, and that she's not really a spy. She's kind of a rogue agent, but she's not really a spy. But the reality of James Bond is he would probably be bisexual in reality. I know it sounds frightening, but in reality, spies are probably have to be bisexual because you're probably not going to be just seducing women all the time. You're probably not going to be put in that place where you're just seducing a woman to be real about it. But and it's just the reality of things. Yeah. If in reality though, you're probably not seducing anyway most of the time in real life spying. Nothing like movie spying, but it works fine with double. I don't want them to change it in the movie, but I'm just saying in reality, that people get mad over stuff like that, and it's like, well, who really cares? Because you really don't know this person's origin. I mean, you get her backstory, but not her love life backstory. So if they throw a scene in there to make, make something more interesting, I didn't really take offense to it as much as some people did. But overall, the show's not that great. Yeah.
I agree with what you were saying, but also I haven't watched the show, and I trust your judgment on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think that it's I think it's ridiculous when people get crazy about that kind of stuff. Like I think it's legitimate in certain areas, but yeah, where it's like, oh, just because somebody isn't white and straight, let's all be mad.
Yeah.
So yeah, I totally get that. So
Yeah. I go off on stuff. Well, I think we're about to hit our 2 hour mark there. It
Oh
goes
yeah.
time flies when you're having fun. I had a good time
Right.
tonight. Yeah.
It's been
I have a good time every night, but I think we had a really good time tonight.
Yeah, this was a fun little list to put together. I enjoyed picking out stuff. I always like showing stuff off, so that's a given.
I did have that
Uh,
Christine. I love that steelbook cover. That
Oh yeah,
top.
I have
Yeah.
that too.
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
was a cool release for sure.
Yeah.
I
I
was
like
so
that
proud
look.
of that when I got that. That's so cool.
I found this while I was going through it too. It's not one of the best. Oh shit! I don't think you see it.
Human Centipede, Jesus.
I
I
don't
think it's funny in small letters here. It says 100% medically accurate.
Yep.
what?
Yeah. I think it's being ironic a little bit.
Yeah,
I
for
thank
sure.
God that's true. Oh man.
Yeah.
No, but no, this has been really fun. Like I always enjoy chatting with you guys and doing
Y-
like the horror movie and stuff like
Yeah,
Really, with the human centipede, it didn't really gross me out like I thought it was going to. I mean, the whole concept grosses you out, but you don't really see anything. You don't really see anything so it's
what?
I didn't think you really saw anything. I didn't think it is as graphic as it could possibly been.
A
I don't know.
woman's face is sewn to a man's butt.
mm.
I don't know how close up though they get on it. I'd have to rewatch it. I don't know. I don't think,
What?
but
And then
it's the whole thing's insanely disgusting. I'm not saying
Yeah.
I want, but yeah,
I mean, you're right. It could have been more graphic, but
yeah,
mm, mm. Oh man,
it's pretty
that
horrible.
movie, that and Hostel, I think are ones that I still love to watch, but at the same time, I'm just like, okay, here we are. Let's clutch the table and get ready for we're ready
Uh,
for this.
Yeah, Hostels. There's another one. I keep forgetting I've seen those. Those are good too.
Oh my god. There's this one scene where a guy is like ball gagged, and he starts like vomiting, but he's got like the ball gag in his mouth. And I'm like gagging with him because it's like, what is happening? Like, I need to turn this movie off. I need to go get some string cheese or like something. Like, oh my god. But no, I love those movies, but it's effective, this is good. That's why they're here, but also
Yep.
Yeah,
oh my
yeah.
gosh.
Well, good times, guys. I guess this
Yeah.
is
I'm
this
I'm
was
sorry
fun.
we didn't end up like really doing top fives. I think we just we
Nah, I mean, I liked this better. I like
yeah,
not have number one. I like not having the pressure of actually putting what I wanted in order.
yeah,
That's hard to do. It's hard to
yeah.
it's hard to pick just five, and then it's even harder to put those in some sort of order. I just like the fact that we were just like, hey, here's five recommendations for everybody to check out this time of year. And I think we all had some good ones for sure.
I think a true movie buff's never going to be able to really
No,
list.
Yeah,
They can
no.
never answer what's my favorite movie of all
I
time
hate that
in
question with a
reality.
passion.
right.
Yeah,
I was
And I tell people too, whenever they ask me, I'm like, I
yeah,
hate that question.
I was about to say I made a list on my phone, and so like I got my little tier going
Yeah.
for, and then I had like another like what 8.
yeah,
I could keep going. So I'm just gonna do like the ones that I think are cool to talk about. Like, but there's so many more that I could talk about. And then also, like you said, like favorite horror movie of all time. And
Mm,
I always like respond with like
yeah.
comfort horror movie
Yeah.
or like of all time, and
yeah.
even then like that can change all the time. So it's just like
Hmm.
It's just it.
Yep.
I do agree that I hate the question with a passion as well.
Yeah, it all depends on what kind of mood I'm in.
Right? It's like of all time, like I'll just go straight to the thing because of practical effects and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
like comfort, that's bi-weekly. Like I don't
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, cool.
Well,
I hope
I'm gonna
I hope
end the stream here.
go for it. I hope everybody has a great Halloween. This is going to be a
Yes.
fun one. I don't
Yeah.
know about
Thank you,
I don't
everybody.
know about y'all's neighborhood. But my neighborhood's going to be crazy. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, I'm in a kind of like a new construction neighborhood, but I'm hoping that I'm getting some good trick-or-treaters.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, you guys have a great time, and we'll talk soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be back next week.
See you guys later.
We'll
See you
see
guys
ya.